sky, where peace prevails. That's what I dream for you and me. Moved by the light of love, no longer dimmed by who we were. We'll rise into what we are meant to be, among flowers shining with the glow of supernovas. Tokens of that endless love God feels for us. That's what I dream. I dream a new day is going to dawn, the rising of a different world, where eyes who seek out chances to do good, a world of peace and brotherhood awaits the change that we can make. And changing our hearts is the first step we must take. A world where we will be as free as any bird flying in the sky, where peace prevails. That's what I dream for you and me. Moved by the light of love, no longer dimmed by who we were. We'll rise into what we are meant to be, among flowers shining with the glow of supernovas. Tokens of that endless love God feels for us. That's what I dream. I dream a new day is going to dawn, the rising of a different world, where eyes will seek out chances to do good, a world of peace and brotherhood awaits the change that we can make. And changing our hearts is the first step we must take.
Hello, brothers and sisters of my heart. My name is Publio. I'm going to play and sing a couple of songs to help me, to help you, to help us to harmonize ourselves, to prepare for the Spiritism talk tonight. So the first song called Vibration, and goes like this.
When we give our heart in charity, our lives are transforming into songs. Our dreams become reality, and we join Jesus for eternity. Vibrate always, loving when we give our heart in charity, our lives are transforming into songs. Our dreams become reality, and we join Jesus for eternity.
Now, song to Mother Zephyrina. Source of love that radiates, warming our power, cold nights, support and comfort, support and comfort, cascades flowing down the mountain, calling the children of earth with love in their hearts, with love in their hearts. My soul never loses hope, because your love always teaches me the solution lies in hard work. The solution lies in hard work. Oh, my Mother Zephyrina, harvest of wonderful blessings, make your small son a good Christian, make your small son a good Christian. Source of love that radiates, warming our power, cold nights, support and comfort, support and comfort, cascades flowing down the mountain, calling the children of earth with love in their hearts, with love in their hearts. My soul never loses hope, because your love always teaches me the solution lies in hard work. The solution lies in hard work. Oh, my Mother Zephyrina, harvest of wonderful blessings, make your small son a good Christian, make your small son a good Christian. And now I'm gonna sing a song, Good Old Man. It's about our protector, our mentor, Dr. Bezerra de Menezes. Blue crystal eyes, color of the sky, gray bushy beard, Santa's look alike. Shine on your brothers, on sing a song that really calmed me down. If I close my eyes to pray, I heard the sound of the sea far away. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Body harmonizes how well done in the hay. Music lifts his spirits in sweet ballet. Nature's love, a constant giveaway. In joy and peace, my heart finds its way. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. If I close my eyes to pray, I heard the sound of the sea far away. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. Body harmonizes how well done in the hay. Music lifts his spirits in sweet ballet. Nature's love, a constant giveaway. In joy and peace, my heart finds its way. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway. If I close my eyes to pray, Jesus cradles me, in his arms I sway.
Hello, friends. How is everybody doing this evening? We welcome you with open hearts tonight to join us in our public talk. And as always, we start with a few announcements, just a few things that will help us follow better and enjoy better this time together. So we ask that if possible, you turn off your phone notifications and find a quiet place so that your whole attention can be directed at this moment. In our meeting has a format of more or less 30 minutes presentation with some questions and answers after that. We always take some of the questions you guys send us and answer them at the end of the talk. And our last step of the night is our spiritual care. So if you have not done it, now is the time for you to put aside a bottle of drinkable water, of potable water that can be magnetized at the end of our meeting tonight at the part where we are doing our spiritual treatment. So we are here every Tuesday at 7:30 Central Time in Spiritism Canada, uh, Facebook and YouTube, and also in the Facebook of Concafers Continental Americas. But our friends of Kardec Radio through their Facebook and YouTube also retransmit our programs at 7 p.m. Central Time. If you like Spiritism, if you're curious about Spiritism, we have the perfect course for you. It's an online free course that happens every Saturday at 5:15 Eastern Time, so 4:15 Central Time. And the registration link is going to be in the chat, but it's also in the video if you are seeing us, not just listening to this talk. And we'll have a new class starting soon. So the name of the course is Get to Know Spiritism. So again, it's free and it's online, so join us. We also offer Gospel at Home, and Gospel at Home is just the practice of sitting together with your family, with friends, with people who live with you, your roommates, or even by yourself. And every week at a specific time and date of the week, a date of the week that is not very busy for you, that you can actually take 15 to 20 minutes, maximum 30 minutes, and then you can read a little passage of the Gospel at Home, and then you can pray. So the Gospel at Home, this practice, this habit of weekly separating a little time to do this has a lot of benefits. And what we propose is that we can help you get it started and also maintain it. So if you are interested, let us know. We also have our vibration book or our prayer book. It's a confidential list of names of people that we pray for. So these people would be helped by the high spirits, by God, by Jesus, in whatever situation they are facing now. So you can add as many names as you want. You can add your own name. You can add names of people that you know that need prayer or positive vibration. And it can be a name of a person who is incarnate or discarnate. Today, after all these announcements, we are here to talk about the Gospel according to Spiritism, chapter 12, Love Your Enemies, items 11 to 16, that is going to be talking about dueling. And for that, we have our friend Publio today that is going to direct our talk. And here he is. And hello, my friend.
Hello, how are you, Nia?
I'm good. Here we are making a team again, huh?
Ah, yes, you're working together for a couple of days. So good. Nice to see.
Exactly. So everyone, please send comments and questions. We really like them, and we are really happy, to see the comments. And as always, we'll start with the opening prayer, but I'm gonna let our friend Publio do that prayer for us.
Okay, thank you, Anna.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
everyone.
I'll see you later.
See you later. I'd like to say thank you for all of us to asking me to give me an opportunity to be here tonight. And as usual, every time we start with the prayer, the opening prayer, so I'd like to invite you to, if it's possible, if you feel comfortable, close your eyes and bring in your mind the figure of Jesus Christ. In these moments, say, thank you, Lord, for this opportunity to be here. Thank you, Lord, for one more day in our lives. Opportunity to hang out with people that we love, people that we care. In addition, I'd like to ask you a permission for the good spirits to assist us on those moments that we're gonna learn a little bit of your teachings, of your examples in life. So be with us today and forever. So be it. So, hello, dear friends. What a beautiful day, a beautiful week that we have. And today, as Anna said, we're going to have a talk about the gospel according to Spiritism, chapter 12, Love Your Enemies, Duelling. And this practice, I was reading, studying to prepare for this, and I said, okay, they are talking probably the gospel just for us to understand. We're gonna analyze the point of view of three or five people that communicate. There's the communication according to Spiritism. The first one is Adolf, Bishop of Alger, Saint Augustine, a protecting spirit, Francois Xavier, Augustine, and Allan Kardec remarks. And it's very interesting when we talk about dueling. We think, oh, the olden days, the things that happened way before 1816, but we're gonna surprise you tonight talking about this. Let's start with the comments. And to start off, I went to the Spiritist book, also from Allan Kardec. Just a reminder, we in the Spiritism, we have 5 basic books that orientate us about the Spiritism. One of them is the Spiritist book, was the first one, in 1857 was published. After Gospel According to Spiritism, Mediumship, Hell and Heaven, posthumous thing work. But today I brought these questions in this chapter of the Spiritist book. There's a very interesting question, and it exactly belongs to this theme that we're going to talk tonight. Can dueling be considered a case of lawful self-defense? It's very important. Nowadays, we say, oh, we are acting as a self-defense. So even though nowadays, in the 21st century, we say, oh, he killed someone in self-defense. So let's understand what Kardec asked and what the spirits answer. So can dueling be considered a case of lawful self-defense? No. It is a murder and an absurd custom worth of barbarians. In the more advanced and moral civilization, people will understand that dueling is the foolish as the combats of an antiquity that were regarded as the judgment of God. So look at, very interesting, because when we think that dueling is self-defense, you kill by self-defense, and you're going to understand that's not. Dueling is a very barbarian custom. It's something that we brought from many years ago, 400, 600 years ago. Let's continue. If you want to prepare questions, is the time. So just for us to understand, the dueling was banned in Europe, for instance. So remember that this question in the book, the Spiritist book, was published in 1857. So when the dueling was banned in Europe. In France, for instance, officially banned in 1626. In Spain, 60th century. England, 90th century. Germany, 19th and 20th century. So look at that. While bans started as early as 17th century, dueling largely disappeared in Europe by the late 19th century, replaced by legal and social means of setting. So very interesting. When Kardec asked the question, it was already banned. But as we know, and you can see in the comments of the book, those things was banned, but still happening behind the things happening on the big society, the great society used to do this still. So even though it's a barbarian thing, we keep on conserving, using those dwelling to solve problems. So what kind of problems, Publio? Look what Kardec said. As time goes by, dwelling is becoming more and more rare. But if from time to time a painful example still occurs, at least the number of greatly diminished compared with days gone by. So even Kardec said, well, technically is disappearing. We don't heard very much nowadays. This is 1857. Remember? Let's see what the spirits said about this. The next question is a continuation of the spirits book. Can dwelling be considered as murder on the part of him who, knowing his own weakness, is almost certain to be killed? Like, it is suicide. Look at that. When you go to a battle knowing that you're going to fail, yes, it's considered a suicide. It is a crime to commit homicide by dwelling, as even your own laws recognize. So even though the dwelling was banned, people still doing, and it was considered in that time already considered out of law. So this is the spirits talking. So look, Saint Augustine, what he said, and there's a communication. And he said, well, in the Garden of Olives, did Christ not tell Peter, put your sword back in this set, because those who kill with the sword shall die by the sword? With these words, does Jesus not condemn dwelling forever? So just for us to understanding, in Jesus' time, Jesus Christ's time, he already mentioned that killing through the sword would have consequences. And as a Spiritism consoler, we understand nowadays that the consequences of this, like you kill with the sword, and you probably will be killed the next, or the incarnation after, you're going to be killed with the sword too, but in different ways. Sometimes we pass the way with, like, in a surgery, the doctor are cutting and do the surgery, and you being cut and passed away. So many different ways to interpret the passing away with the same thing, or in a car accident or something happened. So we have to understand that Spiritism as a consoler have an explanation why we're going through this kind of pain. So Spiritism explained to us. And St. Augustine mentioned a word, that a teaching that Jesus Christ mentioned 2,000 years ago. So it's not something new. Sadolf, the Bishop of Auger, as long as one drop of human blood runs over the earth as a result of human hands, the true kingdom of God will not have arrived. That kingdom of peace and love, which must banish animosity, discord, and war from our globe forever. So again, so when we think about the new world, a better place, and the Spirit brought this message, as long as one drop of human blood runs over the earth as a result of human hands. So means when all those things finish, we will recognize that we are in the new world. And again, this thing is not going to happen in 2026 on January 1st. No, it's graduating. Like since Kardec mentioned it is getting rare and rare, things are getting better. Of course, it's getting better. People are helping, people are doing a lot of things in many different places in the earth. So, yes, it's going to be a better place. But it's still people dying because of human hands. So, we are on top and try to get better. So, the next consideration is Saint Augustine, Paris, 1862. Friends, remember this precept: love one another, and then to the blow given out of hate, you will respond with the smile, and to offense with forgiveness. Like the suicide, the dweller will be marked with blood when he appears before God, and the sovereign judge reserves a harsh and long punishment for both. So again, it's showing us that dwelling is something against the law. But with law, Publius is already banned the law of love, the nature law of love that will be commanding everything in the world. When we get better and better, and all those things disappear from earth. So it's the law. So again, one day someone is gonna hurt you, and you will respond with a smile and no offense, and with forgiveness. So a protecting spirit is a spirit that gave a message, but he didn't put his name, just a protective spirit. Look what he put there: enemies are opportunities for exercising patience and benevolence. What, Publio? Yes, look at that. How deep is this consideration? Enemies are opportunities for exercising patience and benevolence. Love is an active force that changes situation and people. Loving others, even enemies, strengthens the soul. Hatred is self-destructive, while love elevates and liberates. Just to understanding those, love is an active force. So love is not something static. Love is an active force that changing. When we answer with a smile, with a comprehension, with a forgiveness, with love, changing things. So it's like a trap when you go and you know it's going to happen the way you look, the way you answer is a trap. That's the reason we have to start practicing and try to become a better person, a better version of ourselves. I'm going to talk about this later. Let's continue here. That last question, the Spirit's book, in Duelling, what is the value of what is called the point of honor? So just remember, duelling was someone dare you to do something. In the point of your honor, you defend yourself. And defend yourself, you kill someone. So what the Spirit's answer? Death of pride and vanity, two swords of humankind. But aren't these cases in which honor really is at stake and where refusal would be cowardice? It depends on customs and usages. Each country and each epoch has a different way of regarding such matters. Nevertheless, when human beings are better and more advanced morally, they will understand that the true point of honor is above earthly passions, and that is the neither by killing nor by getting themselves killed that a wrong is redeemed. So just for us to understand, one day we will understand the point of honor is go beyond this incarnation, is in the spiritual world, and we will understand that it's a wrong decision to answer the same way. It's very easy nowadays to say, oh, I'm going to treat someone the way they treat me. And the good spirits keep on telling us, you don't have to treat the same way, because if you are better than this way, treat him better. Everyone is different. You don't have to be the same way they are doing with you. So Joanna de Angelis keep on saying, there's no, everybody can have enemies, but the problem when we are the enemies, when we have enemies, I declare I'm enemy of someone. That is the big difference. Let's continue. This is a speech of Francois Xavier. What will people think of me? That's the question we always think. If I refuse a dueling, what will people think of me? You often say, if I refuse the reparation asked for me, or if I do not demand it from someone who has offended me. Those who are foolish like you, backward person, will find fault with you. But those who have been enlightened by the beacon of the mental and moral progress will say that you are acting in accordance with the true wisdom. So refusing the dueling, refusing to talk to hatred is an honor, is showing that you are above the person that's trying to do, and the people that think the same way. So that's the reason I can. We have to start thinking about ourselves, and another people, leave them, they have to deal with the thoughts, the beliefs, the moral that they have. If I believe that I have to be better, if I believe that I will be better than my offender, that's the case. We are almost finishing. Continuing. And this spirit say, talking about the charity. When charity becomes the rule of conduct for humans, they will conform their words and action to this maximum. Do not do unto others what you would not want them to do unto you. Then all causes of dissension will disappear, and with them the causes of duels and wars, which are actually duels between people. So look at the point of view when the charity becomes the rule of conduct. So everything is going to change. Because remember, charity is love in action. So if someone trying to hurt you, trying to think, you have to show the other face that Jesus Christ taught 2,000 years ago, and show the love in action. And even though Jesus Christ said, well, even you have to pray for your enemies. We saw this in this chapter during those times that we are exploring that chapter 12, the gospel according to Spiritism. So the charity is the love in action, is the rule that is gonna, all of us will follow in the future. And in that case, there will no more duels, there will no more wars. So Augustine said, because of an offensive word, this happened with us. Possibly something is light. A man of the world throws away his life, which came from God, or throws away the life of the fellow creature, which also belongs to God. So sometimes because a word, the offensive word, the way the person do, and I'm going to explore a little bit this part a little bit further. It's like sometimes the way the person answer triggers us in, okay, I'm nervous, I lost the control. So that's what happened. Sometimes we lose our lives, or sometimes we kill someone because the little offensive a word that said the wrong way. And I brought this picture because when we think about duel, so we see those pictures, the past, people dwelling here with the arms, with the sword, and nowadays, Publio. So people keep on thinking, oh, those comments, those instructions, those teachings of Jesus Christ is too old. How about nowadays? So nowadays we still having the same dwelling. So just remind you, for instance, road rage, what it is. Someone cut you on the street and you get angry. Someone come out so can make a big scene and things can go wrong. How about dwelling in the social medias nowadays? It's the same thing. Hatred, saying words, it's open. Nowadays, a dwelling is open space to anybody to say anyone everything that they want. It's still a dwelling. So means that we are not killing in a frontal face-to-face dwelling, but we are doing on the internet. Remember the bullying nowadays, the cybernetic bullying, the internet bullying is so strong that people committed suicide because some comments. So we are still dwelling. And the big message is still on time, is not old, is still update to our ears. In Kardec say, the remarks on the end of this chapter, the abolition of the sat usage demonstrate a softening of custom. And it is interesting to follow this gradation from the time in which knights did not ride out spec covered in armor and clutching a lance to when men started carrying a simple sword more as a decoration and a blazon than a weapon of aggression. So it's time we still, nowadays, technically, nobody use a knife or sword as like Kardec said here, a simple decoration. But we have the words, we have the exposition in the internet. So we have to be careful. Those teachings is very up to date. The charity, the love in action is still present, is necessary. How many dwelling we have nowadays? And I talk about something road rage. We talk about the bullying internet. We talk the fights, street fights. We see these street fights, and people get excited. Look like the olden days, 2,000 years ago, when the Christians were in the circus, devorated by beasts and animals, and people are crazy. So dwelling is still happening nowadays. But I'm finishing. But there is a message, a very important message from Jesus Christ. And I'm going to tell you this one. The greatest commandment of all. They asked Jesus, what the greatest commandment of all? Love your Lord, love your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your mind and with all your strength. The second is this, love your neighbor as yourself. So we don't need to be exceptional intelligent, exceptional linked in one religion or not. That the precept, love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you do this, you're in the right way to get better. You're in the right way to be an example that we can change the world. And remember, this world will be changed by us, We cannot sit down and say, okay, I'm going to wait, the world get better, and maybe one day I can do something. No, I'm going to do my part right now. I'm going to start doing this. I'm going to pray for those that are suffering. We see in the TV, we see in the news, people are suffering. Doesn't really matter what religion, what political part, nothing is important. What is important is they are our brothers and sisters, and they need our help. How can help them? I'm gonna pray for them. Right now is the only thing that I can do. Pray for them. So I'm gonna start loving my neighbors as I love myself. And this is the end of our reflection, our talking, and I think we can. This is a discussion that we can have for many days, Anna. Many days.
Sure.
And is the dwelling is still on? Is still on,
Right,
right?
right. Right, I appreciate, my friend, especially this, because we always, like sometimes the spiritist is like, should, that part of the spiritist book is still be there, right? Because that's not such a cultural thing. But I really appreciate you letting us reflect that, we just maybe don't use this word, but we use other,
Other
we
weapon,
other weapons, right? Our words, sometimes even guns, that is even more effective, and
aggressive. Yes.
yeah, and I think you gave us very good, examples. So far, I haven't seen that we have any questions, but I think it you bring up very different points, and sometimes this uh fights or dueling that we have that is different, they can be really, like you said, they can have very serious consequences. They can be very violent, right? Even though it's
And
not,
this is, yeah,
you
this
know,
is so important because we've seen. I don't like to bring bad memories, but people in front of everybody start shooting everybody. What is this? It's a dwelling. But someone, like they said there in that messages, someone knows that they are stronger and they accuse people.
right,
So it's still a dwelling. And
right,
when you mentioned that in things sometimes get worse, like in the road, raid road is something very bad because I get angry with you, but
right,
I'm driving the highway. I can hit somebody else. There is nothing like there's
right,
like, so bad consequences, right? And
right,
when we think that dwelling is finished in the olden days, no, it's still here between us, and we are still not loving our neighbor. Like sometimes someone cut you off in the highway, you look at and give that smile, but it's very. Uh, it's not a real smile. It's something that you're. So sometimes not even need words, right?
right,
And I've been seeing in the things like the bullying, the internet bullying. It's getting worse and worse,
right.
especially between the teenagers. It's
Mhm,
getting very bad.
mhm.
Like people have no shame to say bad words and put someone down very bad. So
Right.
this is still dwelling.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. And thank you so much for bringing us this reflection tonight, my friend. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. And maybe one day we can celebrate no dwelling and we can do dwelling of love. Let's say who can do more, right?
I
It's
like
like,
it. I like the daring. Let's
it's the
dare
good.
who's gonna love more.
Yeah, let's the dwelling. Oh, who is loving more? The neighbors. Oh, here in Canada, we are doing this and this with the homeless. How about you there? So people are like dwelling in doing good things. It's gonna be
a very beautiful moment in the humankind history.
I love it. I love it. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. Have a wonderful night.
You too.
Thank you.
Um, all right, my friends. So now we get to the part um, in our night here together for the spiritual care. So remember, we have two parts to the spiritual care. We have our passes and we have the use of the fluidified water. So the passes is a transfusion of spiritual energy that can assist our physical, emotion, and mental balance. So that can help with our physical, emotion, and mental health. So, to get the best benefits of the passes therapy, just follow this guided message that you're going to hear. Just follow the instructions, remain relaxed, remain prayer, or just close your eyes if to help to with the mentalization. Just just follow the video, just relax and enjoy it. So that water that I remind you to get in the beginning of the night, that water will receive um, energy for our body and our soul, which your family and you can benefit from. So if you have a bigger container like you did, like I usually do, you can drink a little bit every day until it's Tuesday again, and we'll be here again again. So now I'm gonna do a prayer that is gonna be our final prayer for tonight, and it's gonna be the prayer right before our passes. So I invite you all to close your eyes, to breathe deeply, to join me and everybody that is linked to us, that is together during this time, and thanking God for our lives, for the opportunity of this birth, for this incarnation. Let's ask God to help us dwell less with our brothers and sisters, to not see others as enemies, not have such pride that any little thing can threaten it and it can push us to um, very adverse and very um, extreme situations. Let's ask Jesus that we may work every day so that our acts, our thoughts, our words, our behavior is more in line with the commandment that says that we should love God and love ourselves and our neighbors. In this moment, let's also ask Jesus to bless and to help all the names that we have on our prayer book. May they all be assisted not only by the merits that they might have, but based on God's mercy that it's immense and endures forever. Let's now ask Jesus too to protect us, to bless our homes, our places of work. May Jesus be with us now and always. And so be it.
Let's get ready for the pass and water fluidification. Please get a container with clean water to be fluidified. Brothers and sisters, it does not matter where you are, what type of hardships you are going through. Jesus is always ready to come and help us. Place yourself in a comfortable position which can make it easy for you to reach concentration and receptiveness. Breathe slowly and easily. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Fill up your lungs with air and let it out very slowly. Let tranquility and peace energies penetrate your lungs and move throughout your body. Your soul in harmony with your body feels easy and in peace. Let's imagine Jesus' passage. A clear day, the sun's golden rays illuminate the happy passage in Capernaum. A lot of white houses, multicolored vines, and hopping birds fill the landscape with optimism. The news about cures attracted the crowd in need. Suddenly, Jesus appears slim and handsome. His tunic was hanging down to his feet. At sunset, all those with sick people hit by several illnesses would bring them, and as he placed his hands over each one, he would heal them. This is what Luke the evangelist says. Let's imagine Jesus approaching you. He holds his friendly hands over our head. Notice that from his generous hands, a waterfall with clear and pure water originated from his love come to bathe you. It flows on your head, goes down your shoulders, bathe all your being, and brings you peace, serenity, and balance. They remove all impurities and pacify you. Feel the water bathing you, cleaning. Breathe. Now, imagine Jesus as a sun before you. His light, his warmth surrounds you. Feel the healing energy that comes from Jesus towards you. He hears your prayers. Trust him. His love is endless and it follows you and protects you. It provides you with everything you need. Have faith. Absorb the healing energy from Jesus. His light surrounds you. Feel the energy going through all your body. Feel stronger and in peace. Lord Jesus, our divine friend, reach out your generous hands, Lord, and change this water into medicine for our physical and spiritual illnesses. Protect us, Jesus, with your peace. Spread those vibrations of love throughout my home, Lord. May peace, health, and tranquility reign here. We are very grateful to you, Jesus. Stay with us today and forever. Thank God. Please remember to use the fluidified water.
Hello, friends. It's with the sweet vibrations of the passes, the healing vibrations, the restoring and balancing vibrations of the passes that we bid you all good night. We'll see you here next week. So don't forget to follow us at Spiritism Canada and Spiritist Group Path of Light. We'll see you next week. Thank you for joining us and may God bless you. Bye-bye.
Come on, my friend, come to the light.
love. And this world already wonderful will be much more. Get up, look at the sky, in the earth where the flowers bloom with sunshine. Let's hold our hands and be together on this road. Then we take peace and love and spread it to the world.